Hey, it's Ryan with StimCounter, and I wanted to show you a really great upgrade that we have just done to the library that's going to give us a lot more functionality moving forward. And it's the ability to be able to maximize what your variations can do. So we're looking at currently a recipe here, and we see that we have anemones and we have just the default anemones here. So we're going to click on this Edit Master tool, and let's look inside what's inside this item. First off, you're going to notice that it's a flower, and that's the pricing category. So we price it based on the fact that it's a flower. And then the name is right beneath it. And then you have the purchase quantity of 10. One new thing you're going to notice is that the purchase unit is each. So this is as opposed to linear foot or things like that that we may increase. Currently, this doesn't matter too much because everything is just this each. But it's the purchase quantity. In this case, we purchased 10 anemones. And that's how we know what the purchase quantity is going to be. Now here's where stuff gets really awesome, because as you move down you see that you can create new variations, and you have an automatic default variation here, and this is basically what everything will fall to. So in this case it's a cost of $2 for each of these anemones, and that means each time that you add an anemone to your recipe, you are able to automatically have a default as $2. Now, another great thing to note is that no matter which one of these colors is selected, that $2 is going to be the default price, except in our case of the orange anemone right here, where we have $3. We overrode the price because for whatever reason in our market, maybe it's $3 for an orange anemone or a particular arrangement, a particular variation of this flower. And then the second, so this is the first column, and this is the cost for each of the items. The second is the cost for the PU, or the purchase unit is PU. And that means if they are $2 each and there's 10 of them, the purchase unit is going to be $20. So let's say that they really are $190 each. What's going to happen, you're going to notice everything automatically changes so that it says $19 for the purchase unit. And or let's say your wholesaler gives you your information by purchase unit and not flowers. You could basically say 20 right here, and that automatically does the math, so the cost each is 2. So it's super, super powerful. The other really cool thing is photos. You can now have photos for every individual item and variation, not just for the general flower as a whole or the general item as a whole, but every variation you can upload a custom flower if you'd like to, and then that will be immediately accessible to you. So we're going to click cancel right here, and let's just go down, let's just add an item here. Now, all of your items have been maxed out with its capability. So if you go to your hard goods, you're going to see it's very similar to the florals, where you have a default, you have the ability to add, $1 for the price of the vase or whatever that you're wanting here. And let's say you have to do a purchase quantity of 15 on the particular vases you're going for. And see what happens. It automatically adjusts when you adjust the purchase quantity down here. So you definitely want to check back and say, no, they're still $1 each, and that fixes your costs for the purchase unit. You are able to add multiple variations to that. So let's say you have a mason jar vase, and then you have multiple other vases. You could be able to add those. Option 2 here, and let's say the mason jars cost $2 and the option 2 costs $3 each. The one thing to note is that the purchase quantity has to be the same on these. So if you maybe have 2 variations of a vase and the purchase quantity is different, then I would not add those as one item. You want to create those as separate items. Now we're going to scroll down. We're going to look at the base price here. Now base price is it's an intangible. It's something that is many people associate with corsage or whatever, and they're able to add that here without a purchase quantity associated with it. The same thing, you can see that fees do not have purchase quantities, but you can have variations and put all your fees under one category. And then your rentals as well. It has some ability here as well, as you can enter the inventory that you have on that particular variation of that item. So I hope this has helped. It definitely is a huge upgrade for us, and we're excited. We're going to be redoing our walkthrough in just a few days here so that you can have access to that. Thanks much.